What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, coming back at you with another pick a card reading, and today we're doing something different for the first time on the channel, actually. Looking into channeled messages from a loved one who has passed away. So, hear me out. I did take a lot of time before getting everything set up for the reading to just kind of like sit and channel and automatic write for each pile. And I ain't gonna lie to you, a lot of this stuff didn't make a lot of sense to me as I was writing it, to be honest with you. But I know with these kind of things, you just trust the process. The message isn't for me, it's for somebody out there, and I hope it reaches you with love and positive intentions, and I hope it gives you the warm fuzzies and, you know, helps you find some kind of peace, whatever that means to you in your situation. But I'm leaving it quite open, and I already had my moment of you know, y'all can come in, help me write this, and then y'all gotta go, and then I'll put it together with tarot as we do your piles. But there's gonna be 3 piles today. I'll show you the screen where you're going to go ahead and pick those piles using the cat tarot. But if you are new here, I'm Dap. I do tarot all day long. I go live every day. And if you like that, if you like the vibe, it's chill over here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification too, so you know whenever I'm live and whenever I post new content. And also, if you want to support, a great way is just to like the channel. I mean, just like the video. So support the channel that way. Also, I am taking personal readings if you're into it. There's a link in the description. There's lots of readings to choose from, different price points, but I'm not gonna bore you to death, guys. Go ahead and choose your piles, and yeah, take a deep breath, and I will see you at your reading. Bye for now. What up, pal number 1? Welcome to your reading. Looking just at some channeled messages from a loved one who has passed on, who's no longer with us. And I channeled some messages earlier, and I ended up automatic writing when I was really in that energy. So, and also what I got from that, because I did automatic writing for all the piles before I even sat here and put the, you know, grab the camera. So these spirits came in groups, and so what I mean by that is kindred spirits came to me in this pick a card reading. So like they're different people showing up for you know, whoever's watching, because obviously I don't have the same past loved one, but they came in batches. Like, say if I picked up on a feminine energy, then it means that there's a lot of spirits who decided to show up, and they were in that feminine energy. They were mothers. It's like that, you'll find that there's certain things in common with them as we go along, but trust that your person came through for you, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because there are other people watching this. And I felt like they were kind of not fighting for my attention, but it's like, think of like, say, being in a room and like people just talking over each other, like shit just didn't make sense. But I am gonna read you what I got for pile number 1. So the first thing I wrote down, and I did this all in different pens, by the way, and my handwriting changed as well as I looked at it. They're completely different, all 3 piles. It's really odd. But pile number 1, the first thing I wrote was cursive and the color purple. So cursive and the color purple. The word that stuck out to me the hardest, the most, was home. Something about home. And as I say it, it gives me that same feeling I got when I initially started channeling. But home, it gives me vibes of like grandma, mom, just a very strong feminine energy. From your like family. It could be an ancestor, like say a great grandmother, great great grandmother, but someone who is very much connected to you emotionally and through your lineage. Like this is like a family member. And they may also really like the color purple. Like, so you may be African American. This person may have lived in those days of like the color purple. So what was it, like the 1800s, the late 1800s was when that took place. Early 1900s, that could be a thing. But I feel like some of y'all haven't met this person. Some of y'all don't know this person in this lifetime. Like this person was long gone by the time you were born. And there was a sticker. Every pile got a sticker too. I closed my eyes and like grabbed a sticker. This one is a golden sticker, and it says, "I've got big plans." You can see like half of her face, and it is a female, right? So I feel like this person was ahead of their time for a lot of y'all. Like your loved one was like, say, a forward-thinking person. I think they were traditional, but there's something about them that was quite just not willing to completely conform, in a sense. Like their ideas and their dreams were beyond them. They may not have realized them or realized them in the full capacity as they wish they had because of the limitations that were put on them, like say systemic issues, like their gender, like their race. I don't know, but also the two tarot cards that I pulled out, that cat tarot, was the Moon and the Four of Wands. The Moon is the most feminine card in the deck other than the Empress. And I think it represents motherhood. It represents, say deep emotions and a psychic connection. So you may actually dream of this loved one. You may have, say, Rez is very specific. You may have, say, been around when like this person when you were very, very young. They may have passed when you were very, very young, or even when your mother was pregnant with you. Some of y'all, they never got to meet you because right when your mother was pregnant with you, they may have passed on. That's maybe for like one or two or something. But also I wrote down housewife, attracted to different men. Now we get into the nitty gritty. This may be somebody else. If this don't resonate, just sit down for a minute. Just be quiet. Let somebody else grab this message, because it's a confirmation. Especially if you're going through a similar issue. So other than housewife, attracted to different men, but married the wrong man. Secrets pertaining paternity. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, what? Not Maury Povich in the 1800s. Anyway, Aquarius, Libra. Was very strong. Aquarius and Libra energy, very, very strong. So this person may have had a bad marriage, or feeling like they made a mistake marrying the wrong person. Born on the 18th of the month. So some of these people were really born on the 18th, or they passed away on the 18th of the month. And something about the month April, or their name was April. Something about very, very prominent about the month of April. I don't know. It could also be a name. April could also be the name. I was getting the number 22, the number 4, the number 9. Something about the sun, the moon, Aries, and the planet Mars. So that being said, remember, something about home comes up very, very heavy. You may have lived with this person. This person may have been in a home, like a nursing home, when they passed away. But let's get into just some tarot, because that's all I had channeled. And I hope that makes sense to some of y'all. Please, 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 please let me know in the comments if this resonated, because I've never done this type of reading before. And to be honest with you, I don't know like how this is going to resonate for a lot of y'all. I just hope that it does what it needs to, like all the other readings do. And I'm not going to think too much about it, but I do want to pull some tarot cards for you. Now that we've kind of established like who came in for you, what do they want to say? So there's no spread for this. I'm just going to pull some cards to see what comes up. What do they want to say? Pile 1, what do they want to say? Okay. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. All these cards are in reverse. Okay. So with the swords, I feel like they, okay, so your ancestor, your guide, your loved one who's passed on, they are watching over you. They are still here. They protect you in a lot of ways, because I feel like they're like the mother archetype, or something about that home. Like, I protect you. Like, I am home. Like, whenever I see you living your best life, I feel like I am home. That's what they say. It's like, it's very interesting. But the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse is like saying, pay attention to the decisions that you're making right now. Pay attention to the decisions that you're making right now, especially involving friendships, collaborations, anything that has to do with, say, groups. Pay attention, because some of y'all may be getting involved with maybe a group that does not serve you. Even if it's a spiritual group, it does not serve you. It may be self-serving. It may end up being like a cult kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't drink the Kool-Aid. But yeah, the Two of Swords in reverse is like saying you gotta open them eyes. And I'm hearing that song from what is it, Sister Act? If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention, pay attention. Don't know. But that comes up. They're like, pay attention to your surroundings. Be very careful about the pacts that you make and the promises that you make to some people that you may have just met. It's like saying the Knight of Swords is like saying, don't fly off the handle, don't go overboard, pay attention. Something's not right. Something's not right with the company that you keep. Now I see Temperance in reverse, and there is no rectifying the situation. It's just not for you. It's not. It may be overindulgent. It may be hedonistic. It may be. This is not for you. The message here is very clear. Your loved one is saying, don't make a situation bad before it has, because it's not. I don't think the situation for you is bad yet. I don't think there's anything necessarily like going on that makes you feel like maybe this even resonates so much, other than you may kind of sort of know what I'm talking about. But I don't think that it's really reared its ugly head yet, and I think this is very much a warning for somebody. I don't know, but I am gonna pull some moon cards, because I feel really drawn to these moon cards right now. Advice from pile number one's loved one. We have new moon in Aries. Go for it. Go for it. Last quarter moon in Leo. Lighten up. Go for it. Lighten up. Last but not least, we do have first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Push through any insecurity. Let me know how this resonates. I love you to pieces. Thank you for spending some time with me today. Sound off in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings, and all we do. Bye. What up, pile number two? And welcome to your reading. So we're looking into messages from a loved one who has passed away. So I did start every pile before I even got the camera out. I channeled these messages through automatic writing. None of it really made sense to me as I was writing it. Hopefully it makes sense to you though. But I can tell you the vibes, and I do want to go ahead and give this bit of information before we get started. I do feel like the people that came through, right? I feel like they definitely understood what I was trying to accomplish with a pick a card reading, and so I think that it's fair to say that they came in groups of like kindred spirits. So like pile one, it was very much a strong motherly vibe. Like think grandmothers, mothers, matriarchs, all those things. But it's like the people that came in for that reading were all very similar in nature to relate to whoever's watching the video. So there may be things, there are gonna be things in this video that's not gonna resonate with you, but things that will. So know that your person showed up for you, trust that, thank them, and know that if something doesn't resonate with you, it's probably for somebody else, because they came in like a collective group of similar like spirits, if that makes sense. Pile 2. And by the way, when I wrote these channel messages, I don't know if you can see it, but like I wrote in different ink, and also my handwriting changed between like the piles. Like pile 1 was like all pretty much in cursive. Pile 2, they wanted red ink and was very much not in cursive. But let me tell you what I got. So pile 2, the first thing I wrote was trigger warning. Trigger warning. I'm not gonna get graphic, but sudden violent passing. Red ink was very important to them. Red, red, red. And the word riot. The word riot. Like, I don't know why, but like they may have been like hell racists. They may have been chaotic or very much rebellious in nature. I get very strong masculine energy from this person. When I was trying to like pull a card from like the cat tarot, I was kind of like feeling my way around like this this channeling. They did not want me to use my cat deck, and that's the deck I use for my guides. It's like my mediumship deck, and they're like, don't use that, I don't like cats. So they were not a cat person. I closed my eyes and picked a sticker for every pile, and what they picked was the damn dog sticker. So I was like, very much a dog person. It was very interesting. It was like, I don't want no cats. Like, no weird, like this, like, so I think it's fair to say that whoever's in this group, they did not care for cats. Maybe they didn't hate cats, all of them, but a lot of them just did not vibe with cats. They like dogs. They may have had dogs, specifically big, like boxier dogs. Like I'm thinking like pit bulls, Rottweilers, like very much dogs that also have bad reputations, like they did probably. No offense, but also I wrote a dog named Lucky or Lucy. So they may have had a dog named Lucky or a dog named Lucy, or named something Lucy. An affinity for black and white. They either wore a lot of black and white. I was picturing like somebody in like, it may be dramatic, but like in a leather jacket, like with chaps and like a white t-shirt kind of shit. Like motorcycle gang looking person. I don't know why, but I got that kind of vibe. So black and white. They could have also been in prison, jail, locked up at one point. Something very prominent about Christmas, the holiday. They may have been born on Christmas or around Christmas, passed away around Christmas. Something very, very special to them about Christmas and the connection with you about Christmas. 100 came up. The number 100 came up. That may have been like their favorite movie. You remember the movie 100 or whatever? Well, I think it was 900, 500. What movie was that? 300. I think it was 300. Jesus Christ. This is Sparta. That shit. I don't know why, but that may still been their favorite movie. It still came out. But something about the number 100. And then like I had glanced over like when I was like writing, and there was a Coke bottle. Actually it was this one sitting like near me, and I was like, oh, they must have liked Coca-Cola. And then I was like, no, I think they like Coke, like as in nose candy. You know, that powdery stuff. You know that. Woo! Yeah, I think they like that. They maybe even sold it. And then something random came out. Swear to God. Fried chicken joints. And so, and the thing that I pictured, so like, not everyone's gonna resonate with that biker like stereotype. It may be somebody like a hood street motherfucker, you know, like somebody. I was thinking like, I was picturing ghetto, like wing place. Like maybe they got a Chinese restaurant joined in there. Maybe they got somebody selling bootleg DVDs, you know, and they got that Kiki Poo like fucking really too sweet. Like snow cone syrup that they sell like as juice. Like, I mean, a real ghetto chicken place ran by Asian people, probably in the hood. You gotta be real southern to probably like vibe with that. I know, like, I live in Texas now. In Houston, I've never seen a ghetto like chicken place like I need there to be. Like, 'cause I love a ghetto chicken place. But no, they really like those. That's for somebody. They really fucked with like wing joints. One piece of chicken. I don't know why, but like that also came up. It was just like I just saw one wing, like one piece of chicken. I don't know how this is resonating. Y'all gotta please let me know in the comments, like how the fuck does this resonate with y'all? I don't get it, but I was like, I'm gonna trust it. Like, just write down what you feel, damn. The card they pulled though was the Emperor in reverse. So very, very masculine vibes. And the thing is, they could have felt like this is their thoughts, their perceptions, maybe even yours. Bad father or a bad husband, living life to the extremes, And there was also a quote that came up from, say, the solar plexus. And it's an affirmation. It's, I am a playful child on the playground of the loving universe. And then they're like, I was trying to figure out, like, maybe what sign's gonna come up. Like, what signs do I see? They were like, I hate astrology. I don't like astrology. They didn't say they didn't believe in it. They said they didn't like it when they were alive. So it's like, okay, I just left that alone. But so they were free spirits. They may not have wanted to grow up, so to speak. They may have not been like immature, like naive and childish, but just like never really being responsible, never taking accountability. And that may be one of the biggest regrets in their life or about this life. And now I want to just pull you some cards to see like, how is this, what's their message to you now that we understand who was coming in for you. The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, I get it. In reverse, by the way. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. And there's no spread that I'm using right now. I'm just pulling cards and letting whatever comes out, comes out. But the Page of Pentacles speaks of not being practical. They don't want you following in the same footsteps. The Moon in reverse. Okay. With the Tower. Oh, shit. The Tower. Okay. The Tower. The Knight of Swords in reverse. So you ain't afraid of shit, are you? They said that, baby, the person I left down here, like left behind over here on this side, they ain't afraid of shit. You ain't afraid of death. You ain't afraid of nothing. Y'all may be Scorpios or some Pisces or some shit. I don't know. But like, y'all aren't really afraid of much. And so it can come across as like, ready to fucking go. Like, knucking. I'm hearing that knuck if you buck. We be knucking and bucking and ready to fight. It's like, I don't know. It's like you may be a wild child, and maybe this is why this person comes up for like as a representative for you, because they don't want you to follow in that same footstep. It's like saying, you don't have to do that, and it doesn't really serve you. It's like it's okay not to be afraid of anything, but don't be reckless. Don't poke the bear. Because it's like saying, I feel like sometimes when you get bored, and it's maybe your shadow side, some of y'all ain't gotta be like, okay, yeah, that's totally me. But like, I'm speaking to somebody when I say, you get bored sometimes and your shadow side likes to provoke people or stir the pot or just be controversial just for the sake of being controversial because it's fun. And it's like saying, don't mistake bravery for foolishness and arrogance, because they learned that lesson in the hard way. And I don't think that they would I think they would be very unsettled to see you fall in the same footsteps and not break that generational curse if this is a family member. The Knight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. And take your relationship seriously, because I feel like one of the biggest things they regret is not valuing the loving people that they had around them, because people did love them. They weren't like outcasts. They were rebellious, but they did have loved ones. They had a certain charm about themselves, and they were just real motherfuckers. Like, they were protective as well. But it's like there's always an element of like maybe them sneaking around, or like them not really fully committing their energy to somebody else, and they don't want you to fall in the same footsteps with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, especially if you're the one attracting those types, like that person who's passed away. That hurts them more than anything. They rather you be like that than attract something like that, because they don't want you to learn that lesson the hard way. But I just wanted to keep these messages kind of clear. I just wanted you to know that someone was out here for you, and someone's watching over you. And if that resonated, please sound off in the comments and let me know how. Just piece this together for me. And I didn't want to make these readings like terribly long, but I am going to close out here after we pull some moon cards to see what other advice wants to come out for you from your loved one who passed away. First quarterman in Virgo, assess the situation. Assess the situation. Be aware of your surroundings. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Last but not least, you have full moon in Aquarius. Be real. That's what they say. Just be real. Be real. Be real. And one more thing after you like this video and subscribe to the channel, I want you to take this nugget of truth with you and always hold it with you because it is the truth. Remember this, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. Na, na, na. What up, pal number 3, and welcome to your reading, looking into some channel messages that I have for you from a loved one who has passed on. And before we get even into it, I want to let you know, when I was channeling these messages, I use automatic writing, and really weird, like my handwriting is different for every pile, and I use a different pen. I was literally channeling. But what I did note was that I feel like your people, the people who came to give you these messages from the other side, they came with the understanding of what I was trying to do with this pick a card reading, like resonating with multiple people. And I do feel like they came in, say, groups of kindred spirits. So it's like when I read these, say, archetypes or whatever, because like pile 1 was like a motherly type, pile 2 was very much masculine energy. We don't know what we're gonna get into with pile 3, but it's like that a specific type was like drawn to together to kind of like feed me this information. It felt like I was in a room with like just people like talking over each other, but like similar people, if that makes sense. It's like it's not gonna be a bunch of like random types of people that come out. It's gonna be one specific type, but different things are going to resonate with different people. So I know for a fact that everything in this reading is not going to resonate with everybody. So it's like, take what's yours and leave the rest for somebody else, because that is someone else's loved one coming in for them too, okay? But with that being said, I did just kind of like automatically write. I did not know, it didn't make sense to me as I wrote it. I haven't even read it back. I also picked a sticker blindly out of my sticker book. And this one was treat people with kindness. Treat people with kindness. And for this pile, I wrote in baby blue. I wrote Cinderella? Question mark. Something about Cinderella. I don't know why Cinderella. Maybe there's this favorite movie or their favorite like story, or like maybe they have a Cinderella story. I don't know. But Cinderella was like the first thing that I wrote. And icing and cupcakes. Something about icing and cupcakes. And I shit you not. As I was in between pile 2 and here, I maybe 5 or 10 minutes, I decided to soak my air fryer, and I wanted to bake so bad, and I didn't know why. Like, I swear to God, it's like in the middle of me doing this pick a card reading, I wanted to just bake. And so like, yeah, like I literally grabbed this out the cabinet. I was like, ooh, I'm about to make me some banana nut, and mix it with this cinnamon, whatever the fuck. Like, did they like to bake? I don't know. It's like they may have been a really good cook, or they had a really crazy sweet tooth, because I almost stopped what I was doing to make these damn muffins. But anyway, that's for somebody. What else do we have? We have the Hangman and the 5 of Swords that came out. This person may have been actually a little bit abused, mistreated. I really do think maybe now looking at it, maybe they were more like Cinderella. Maybe they put up with a lot of shit that they should not have had to put up with. Maybe they had to be a caretaker for somebody who didn't appreciate it. I see messy, chaotic, a friend. So this may not be a family member for some of y'all. Maybe this is a friend or a very close friend of yours, something like that comes up. And also something about foxes. I'm seeing the Fox and the Hound, like the Disney movie. But foxes come up. This person may have been a sex kitten for some. I'm seeing somebody in a strip club, shaking that ass, getting the bag. Somebody who's just a foxy mama. It's like that kind of energy. For some. For others, this was a partner, a wise teacher, or a mate, like a baby daddy, baby mama. First love, lost virginity, twin flame, karmic. So for a lot of this may be somebody that you had a connection with that was not a family member, not an ancestor, somebody that you knew intimately and very well, and they're coming through for you. Something about octopus. They said that was very specific. Octopus. for somebody. The word octopussy comes up. If you ever seen a Drawn Together, I don't know. This person is goofy. This person is kind of silly. This person likes cartoons. They're kind of silly. They're like a big kid. The gender, I think both genders kind of come up. I don't get a very strong masculine or feminine energy from either one in this pile. Like, I feel like they're just kind of goofy people. No offense. And underwater. And then I remember distinctively hearing this song by Kiana Lede, and most of y'all probably don't know it, some of y'all maybe do, but it's called Bouncing. Something, my body's saying something, I'm underwater drowning, I know that I ain't tripping, can't leave without it. Something, I'll take you to my house and I'll show you all around here. Yeah, we can keep it bouncing, yeah, we could keep it. And like if you look at the lyrics to that song, the whole song is actually about Kiana Lede actually going out to a club or something like that, and something about this, watching this girl like dance makes her like, wait a minute, am I attracted to girls now? It's like, so this person may actually have been, like, say, repressed in their sexuality. They may be bisexual, they may be gay. That's a big thing, because that's what that whole song is about. Bouncing is about her like, wait a minute, like, I may be kind of okay, I don't know, kind of questioning myself. But that was interesting. And then I also got fish in a bowl, and then when I was imagining that fish in a bowl, like, they may have felt like a little fish in a big pond, and I'm hearing that one, they may have also really liked music, like, a lot, because I'm hearing that Paramore song, Ain't It Fun? Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. You can ring it back this bell and get what you want. You're not the big fish in the pond no more. It's like, that's what I was hearing. But like, they may have felt like they never really got a chance to flourish like they wanted to. It felt like maybe it was in a cage. And then when I saw the fish in a bowl, I saw a cat like with his paw in the bowl, like trying to get the fish. So like, I don't know what happened to this person or why they felt like that, but very interesting. Hopefully that resonated with somebody. Sound off in the comments, let me know how these pieces fit together. Starting with this shit. Why do I want to make banana nut muffins and mix it with like cinnamon toast crunch cookies? Why do I want to do this crazy shit? And don't say because I smoke too much weed, because you're right. But let's pull some tarot and see what comes up. Shit. And I'm not using a spread, I'm just kind of leaving it open. Don't know where we're going. Messages for pile number 3 from their person who has passed away. Their loved one who has passed away. Ooh! Alright, so the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Devil in reverse. All that just came out at once, I'm gonna keep it. The way I got a shiver whenever, like, I got chills when all those cards that spell out, didn't know what they were, so I'm keeping them all. The 7 of Pentacles. They want you to have patience. 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 And if you have any guilt about their passing for some reason, this is specific. If you have any guilt, if you have any worries about their passing, it's like they say, please let that go. The Devil in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse, please let that go, because I'm not worried is what they said. I'm not worried. So please don't you worry. I'm fine. I'm up. I see you. I'm here for you. I'm always going to be here for you. Like, I'm good. I didn't lose anything, you know? Is what they said. And it's very specific. The 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles comes out together. So this is a progression, 6 to the 7, like bop, bop. It's like saying they fulfill their karma, believe it or not. They feel like they did what they set out to do in this lifetime, or learn what they were to learn in this lifetime. I think their life may have got cut short. Maybe they died a little young, but they said that they accomplished what they came down here to do and what they wanted to feel, even if that kind of seems like, well, you didn't get to do much, you know, you didn't get to live your life fully, and it's like, that wasn't the point in this lifetime. And I think everything kind of played out the way that they feel like it should have, and it's okay. Now the 7 of Pentacles is like saying, have patience for yourself, because I think that now that they are on the other side, they are helping you, they are your guide. But they want you to have patience and plan a little bit better. Like, think, they said, the Page of Wands in reverse. They're saying life isn't too short. Life isn't short at all. Like, life is just as long as it's supposed to be. They said that life is unexpected. So, and that's something my mom says, actually. It's funny. Life isn't too short. It's too unexpected sometimes. So it's like, it's a, it's almost like a meme to say like, expect the unexpected. But it's like, for real though. It's like, you have so many blessings coming in for you, and a lot of them are gonna come by surprise. But it's like some other things gonna happen too, and it's gonna be by surprise. It's like you can't, like, no, you're never gonna know everything in hindsight. And it's like saying, be present, but also be in a place of understanding that there's not much you can change in this life or control in this lifetime other than your reaction to what's going on around you. You can't even control how you feel. You can only control how you react to the situations and the things that go on around you. And it's like, the more you fight against it, the more you push against whatever's like reality, the harder it is for you to really enjoy yourself on this earth, their time here. And that's the biggest message for you. It's like, have patience, slow down, be present, savor every moment. Because that's the point. And your attachments, the guilt, whatever you may feel about, say, tied to this person and their passing, or what was left unsaid, what you could not do, they know and they love you. You ain't gotta say it. There's no closure in these kind of moments. There's no closure. Just trust that you got somebody on the other side looking out for you. And if there's anything you can take away from them, there's a spark of like joy that's just embedded in their energy. It's just something that it'll always be there. It'll always be there. There's just something joyful about them. Hold on to that. Like, when you think about them, feel that. Not guilt, not anything other than that. But I do want to pull you these moon cards and close it out. That's all I got for you. I want to make these too long. But any more advice for pile number 3 from their loved one who has passed away? New moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. And last but not least, first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. And remember this, after you like this video and subscribe to this channel, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. Na na na.